Hi everybody, it's Ann and welcome back to the blog spot. Now today we're going to talk about Jussie Smollett again, and this is Jussie Smollett lawyers say they are okay to handle the case, and this came from Chicago Sun-Times and it came out on July 25th. Okay, here we go. Jussie Smollett's out-of-state lawyers said they plan on representing their client at a hearing where they will try to block a special prosecutor investigation into the Empire actor next week, despite claims that they cannot practice law in Illinois. Jussie Smollett's New York-based attorney, Tina Glandian, on Thursday filed a response to a motion that seeks to bar a judge from considering a motion they filed that aims to stall or limit the scope of an investigation into a hate crime allegedly staged by the actor and the subsequent decision by Cook County prosecutors to dismiss all charges against Smollet just weeks after he was indicted. Judge Tooman, who has not yet announced who he has appointed to serve as special prosecutor, has set the next hearing in the case for July 31st. I believe that's Wednesday. Judge Sheila O'Brien, the retired state appellate court justice who successfully petitioned Judge Michael Tooman to appoint a special prosecutor, filed a motion that said Glandian and her Los Angeles-based co-counsel Mark Garagos are not licensed to practice in Illinois and had not filed paperwork to represent Smollet on matters related to the special prosecutor case, citing records and a phone call with staff from the State Attorney Registration and Disciplinary Commission. I didn't know Mark Garagos was co-counsel to Tina Glandian on Jussie's case. Garagos should be the lead counsel, and you will see why I say that in the next part I'm going to read to you. Glandian wrote that the day before O'Brien filed her latest motion, Glandian herself had contacted the ARDC to see if more paperwork was required to continue representing Jussie Smollett, and the ARDC staffer said they were uncertain. This is my thing here. This isn't a good answer from Glandian to let the public know. I work for attorneys, and I even know they have to file paperwork to work in a state that they're not licensed to practice law in, but they have a case in that state. The ARDC staffer told Glandian they were uncertain because, in my experience, which is over 15 years working for attorneys, any clerk in the court is not going to tell you how to do your job. As a matter of fact, the clerk in the court tells everyone that when someone asks them this kind of question that Glandian asked. The only reason the staffer didn't say that to Glandian is because Glandian is a lawyer. Glandian should have filed the papers as soon as that ARCD staffer told her they were uncertain if they needed more paperwork from the lawyers to keep representing Jussie Smollett. As a matter of fact, no one should have to tell Glandian that, since she's been an attorney for 14 plus years. But I could be wrong, but we will see on July 31st what Judge Tooman says, who probably won't be in a good mood on Wednesday, July 31st, since they're trying to get him removed as the judge in the case. Now, right here, I've inserted Glandian's CV, which is her resume. On here, you can see what states Glandian can practice law in, and Illinois is nowhere on there. Garagos's practice is probably just in California, but it doesn't say what states he can practice law in on his resume, so I didn't even bother to include his resume here. I don't understand how the lawyers could have overlooked filing paperwork to practice law in Illinois, but they could have got busy and just forgot. Like I said, we will see what Judge Tooman says on Wednesday, July 31st. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. I've actually had to fill those papers out for lawyers. So, okay, let's continue. The out-of-state attorneys who had represented Smollet, along with Chicago lawyers Brian Watson and Patricia Brown Holmes, had made formal appearances in Cook County in March when Smollet first was arrested, and believed they could continue to represent him on related matters. O'Brien, they noted, had continued to serve them with copies of her filings in the case and never before challenged whether they were properly admitted as Smollett's lawyers. O'Brien's not saying that to Watson and Brown because Watson and Brown are admitted in the state bar as lawyers that can work in Illinois. Well, Garagos and Glandian better have Brian Watson and Patricia Brown Holmes in the courtroom with them when they go to court before Judge Tooman on July 31st, especially since Glandian and Garagos is trying to get Judge Tooman removed as the judge because Watson and Holmes can practice law in Illinois. But I'm not sure if Watson and Holmes being there will make a difference either. So we'll see if I'm wrong or not. But I want to thank you all for stopping by the channel. Please like the video, share the video, post your comment below, subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.